12 reasons why you should move to the Netherlands. It doesn't matter if you have your sights set on bustling Rotterdam with its exciting nightlife scene or the ancient splendor of Utrecht with its wonderful canals. You'll discover that all of the urban centers in the Netherlands share a common factor, and that factor is the one-of-a-kind and alluring Dutch way of life. Let's have a look at 12 of the many compelling arguments that make the Netherlands an excellent destination for expats and students from other countries. 12. Excellent public transport. There are several modes of public transportation available across the whole of the Netherlands, including trains, metro systems, trams and buses. Even if there are delays on the trains almost every other day and the fares for public transportation are somewhat expensive, the fact remains that everyone has the opportunity to go to the locations of their choosing thanks to public transportation. 11. Low crime rate. The Netherlands continues to rank among the least levels of crime in Europe, so it should come as no shock that this country is viewed as being among the safest places to live in all of the nations in the globe. The volume of police officers has also increased over the last several years, which implies that now there are more cops per inhabitant in the Netherlands than there have ever been previously. This is a first for the country. Recently, the government of the Netherlands made significant investments in order to strengthen the police force and ensure a reduction of crime that occurs throughout the whole nation. 10. Good quality of life. Because the average monthly rent in this wonderful nation is just €800, even if you are on a strict budget, there will still be plenty of options for you to locate an apartment or home in this country. In the Netherlands, having a vehicle is not mandatory for residents. In fact, the usage of public transportation is quite widespread, and it is considered as one of the most productive in the whole globe. You will end up saving even more money as a result of this. Both the unemployment level, which hovers around 4%, and salary levels are quite high in comparison to those in other European nations. In light of this, you can be certain that the economy of the Netherlands will continue to prosper in the years to come. 9. The level of racism is low. Because we are social creatures, we need to interact with other people on a regular basis and cultivate personal connections. The Dutch are a welcoming people that will not shy away from conversation and will make you feel at home in their nation. When coping with feelings of homesickness, it might be good to be a part of a welcoming community. It is not as simple to enter someone's inner circle of friends. When a Dutch person, on the other hand, welcomes you into their inner circle, you quickly realize how honest, loyal, loving and welcoming they are. You could become acquaintances with folks in your neighborhood, at your place of employment, or in public places like parks and barbecues. The Netherlands is a nation known for its tolerance and openness. The Dutch people are known for their warm hospitality and laid-back attitude toward visitors from other countries. This indicates that you will feel at ease in this location regardless of the kind of person that you are. The culture of the Dutch quite varies as well. You will be able to discover cuisine, clothes and entertainment that caters to your preferences in the Netherlands, since the country is home to individuals from various corners of the globe. Because the Dutch are so fluent in English, there is no need for visitors to study the language of the country if they do not choose to. If you are searching for a destination where people of all backgrounds and beliefs are accepted without question, the culture of the Netherlands is one of the most accepting societies in all of Europe. 8. Bike anywhere. Cycling is certainly popular throughout the whole of Europe, but in the Netherlands in particular, it is an enormous component of the way of life there. Actually, it is common to see locals riding their bicycles even when it is raining, and some of them even have a kid's seat attached to their bikes. Riding is such a common form of transportation in the Netherlands that going back and forth across lengths of up to 20 miles is considered normal. However, the Dutch do not necessarily maintain cycling to travel back and forth from modest distances. 7. It's small and easy to get around. The public transport in the Netherlands is very well organised, so it provides quick and dependable means of traversing the city from one end to the other. The OV chip card may be used as a form of payment for any kind of public transportation in the Netherlands. The card has the capability of having credits added to it, which can be done at any of the vending machines located inside the metro stations or at any of the other sites spread out over the city. It is essential that you keep in mind to scan the identification at both the beginning and the finish of the voyage, otherwise you risk receiving a monetary penalty. In addition to that, using the card will save you up to 40% on rail rides. 6. Corruption is minimal. The crime rate in the Netherlands is very low, being among the lowest in the world. There is a large deal of conjecture about the reasons behind this, with some pointing to the nation's drug policy, lower levels of poverty, and the system's typical preference for rehabilitation over jail as possible explanations. Because the typical Dutch individual takes rules extremely seriously, following the laws and ordinances that govern the area is often required. Because the majority of inhabitants understand that the laws and regulations that are in place are for everyone's benefit, there is peace and harmony in the community as a result. 5. Work-life balance. Work hours in the Netherlands are something to be respected, and the country overall appears to have quite a few advantages over the majority of other nations in a variety of categories. People in the Netherlands tend to work shorter hours than typical Europeans because they place a far higher importance on spending time with their families and enjoying leisure activities. According to the statistics, around 75% of women and 26% of men spend approximately 35 hours per week on a part-time basis, whilst also working from home 1 or 2 days each week. In order to make up for this, the standard salary is considerably greater, which also contributes to a better degree of living standard. The Dutch workforce is known for its preference for early starts and departures. They would much prefer to complete their daily responsibilities earlier so that they may spend the whole of the evening with their loved ones and friends. A Dutch professional also seldom arrives late to work, so you won't see it very often either. 4. Varieties of food. There are food facilities located all around the nation that give away free meals to those who are less wealthy. Everyone who helps at the food banks does it on a voluntary basis. After a person registers to get food at the food facility, the centre will determine whether they are qualified to acquire the food or not. The food packets may be collected once a week at the designated location. The contents of each meal box are unique. They might include everything from meat, potatoes and chocolates to products related to personal hygiene. 3. Good health care. The healthcare system in the Netherlands is often regarded as being among the very finest in the whole globe. According to the Globe Index of Healthcare Innovation, it has the position of second best in the whole world. Even if a person does not have health insurance via their work or a governmental agency like Medicaid, they are still able to have easily an access to high-quality medical treatment at a price that is within their means, Medicare. Because there is no upper age limit for participation in the system, it is possible to get assistance from the health service regardless if you are above the age of 65. The yearly cost of medical care is quite low, averaging just approximately $1,615 on average. People with lesser earnings are eligible for greater government aid, which ultimately results in their paying an even smaller amount. This is a significant discount compared to the price of healthcare in the United States. 2. Equality. The Dutch people have a high degree of personal liberty. Because you are permitted to say nearly anything, right to free speech is among the rights that lawmakers in particular are particularly fond of exercising. The freedom to demonstrate is another fundamental human right. The moment a sizable number of people have a problem with anything, they immediately exercise their right to stage a demonstration. The police are often there to maintain order and ensure that situations do not become dangerous. To our great good fortune, the majority of the demonstrations do not get violent. 1. High-quality education. If you have kids who are supposed to attend classes in the Netherlands, you can be certain that they will get a high-quality education there. The structure of state education in the Netherlands is often regarded as being among the very finest across all of Europe, and it is provided at no cost to pupils at any level, from kindergarten through high school. Students get instruction that not only teaches them to think more critically about the overall learning experience, but also how they connect with others. This helps students become well-rounded persons who are aware of global issues. The Netherlands is home to a number of renowned educational institutions, including the University of Amsterdam, Delft University of Technology, and Erasmus University of Rotterdam, amongst others. These educational institutions are consistently regarded among the very finest in the world and are known for the exceptional breadth and depth of their academic offerings. If you are seeking for a country that provides an excellent education for children, you should unquestionably put the Netherlands at the very top of your list. The Netherlands, in summary, has every desirable quality, including a robust economy, an outstanding educational system, a secure environment, a rich history, and an abundance of open places. Therefore, if you are seeking for a nation in which your family will be able to live in contentment and flourish, then the Netherlands can be the perfect spot for you to call home. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell. This is Learning Canteen.